Hello, friends! My name is Coco, and you don't know me, and I don't know you, but I am very happy you're alive today. Today is Friday. I hope you guys have a great day today. We are T minus 1 day from Coco's Corner, so hopefully it turns out well. I do have a different recording device I'm going to use, so hopefully that'll be really, really cool. We'll see. The recording device I'm not worried about is just the editing, because now I have to put it on the computer, and hopefully I can find a good editing to do it with. Because right now I'm using my phone, I'm using Splice, and Splice is amazing because it's just really quick editing, but I'm pretty sure I can confidently find something. But anyway, so because it's National Suicide Prevention Week, today I wanted to share something very, very personal. Bear with me. I might stumble, I might pause, and that's just because I'm trying to give myself the courage and time to actually say it out loud. So, back in August of 2010, I attempted to commit suicide, and I was hospitalized. I swallowed a lot of pills, and luckily, I'm okay, obviously. They didn't have to pump my stomach. The embarrassing part was I didn't swallow either enough or I didn't swallow, a different type, that it didn't do the job, and I wasn't stupid. I didn't just try to swallow anything. I had looked it up and I thought it would be, and it wasn't. And so it was, as a therapist once said, I felt like I was failing at life and I failed at killing myself. And the sad part was at the time I laughed about it because I'm like, yeah, that's how I feel. But ultimately I felt like a failure at that time. And the thing that they don't talk about, is how many times you think about it after. And, every time you start getting in that mindset again. And the reason why ultimately I was able to do it was there was just this numbing feeling. I just felt absolutely numb. And normally when I'm crying and I'm fighting and I'm even yelling and I'm emotional, I kind of tend to like myself there more because there's something inside of me that's fighting, and that's why I'm crying and I'm emotional and I'm angry and I'm hurting. But when that numbness kind of takes over, that's when it was easier to do stupid things like self-harming and swallowing pills and all that other stuff. But one thing is, it's, after you're in the hospital and they clear you that you're okay, then a lady comes in and, she asks, and she says she might have to list you as 5150, she's going to have to admit you, and you just sit there and you tell her, no, I promise I'm never going to do it again. And the horrible truth is, you do try again, or you think about it a lot. And I will admittedly say I thought about it a lot, and there was a lot of planning, and there was a lot of attempts after that didn't fall through. And it's just hard because you think about the first time, and you tell yourself, if I could do it the first time, I can do it. It's almost like a very sick, misguided sense of bravery, I did it the first time, and even when I did it, it was like after I swallowed just the first handful, it was easier after that. Like, okay, that was the first, okay, I'm sorry. It's like, that was the first hurdle. That was my big fear, and now that fear is over, I can do it again. And it's like cutting too, like I said, I didn't do it for very long, when I was younger, but it's just that first one, that first fear, like, oh, it's gonna hurt. And then once you do it, you're like, okay, I already know. And then it's easier after that. You're not afraid anymore. It's that misguided sense of bravery. And same thing with the pills, you take that first handful and you say, okay, I got it. It's done. I can do it again. I can do it again. And then later, as you're recovering, when you hit your low moments and they get really, really bad, you tell yourself, I could do it again. I did it before, I could do it again. Then you tell yourself all these fucked up things to show that, yes, you have every right to do it because you don't deserve to be here, because you're a monster, you're a cancer, you're all this other stuff that you can tell yourself, and everyone would be happier without you. Or even if you don't tell yourself those things, maybe it's just like, I just don't want to be here anymore. I can't do this. I can't do this. And the truth of the matter is, had I given up, I would have never got to experience a lot of things in my life. One of the major things that I would have never gotten to experience is being with Elias, because we got together in December of 2010. And I would have never had that opportunity to be with him and really get my life turned around by him in the most positive and wonderful way. And shortly after that, I went to Japan, and I would have never been able to do that had I died. And after that, I went to college, and after that, I failed at college, and I went to Heald, and after that, I graduated and pushed myself to become a medical assistant, and after that, I was being treated horribly, and it was hard, and, I was feeling low again, but because of that, I was able to stand up for myself, and through the trials and tribulations, and even though I felt like I was burning to the ground, even though I felt like ashes, I rose like a phoenix time and time again. Stronger and braver than I was before. And I'm proud of myself. I don't think I would have ever said that back in August of 2010. I would have never told myself I'm proud of myself. I would have never thought I could accomplish those things. I went to Mexico with my family. I went to Hawaii with my family. I got my dogs in 2011 and 2012, and they're my babies, and I would have never had them. And for every heartache and for every pain that I suffered through, even though there was days I felt like I couldn't go on, there was days where I attempted again, nonetheless, I persevered and I experienced more wonderful things than the moment that pain gave me. And that's the point I want to prove. And I'm so sorry I'm crying. I feel so silly crying. I hate crying in front of people. But that's the point I'm trying to prove is, it's like Superman in the Jumper one more time. If you feel like you will never have another day of happiness, then I can't stop you. But even if there's an ounce, even just the smallest amount, and even just give yourself that chance, because I'll tell you right now, the pain will not last forever. The pain you are experiencing was never meant to be everlasting. It was never meant to be forever. But living and happiness and even the trials and tribulations, that's life, that's worth it. And you'll always come out braver and stronger. And even though you may feel like you're crashing and burning, from the ashes you will rise like the phoenix, stronger and braver and more wonderful than you were before. So I wanted to share with you guys, I did attempt to commit suicide. There were several attempts after, but not anymore. I'm gonna love myself, and I deserve to be here. And I'm going to work hard to try to remember those things, because I'm not just fighting for myself. I have a little family now. I have my family, which it was devastating to them when it happened, and I don't ever want them to go through that again. So I'm fighting for me, and please, please, please fight for you, because, you deserve it. I am happy you're alive today. I started this after that, I thought about PPC for a long time, but it was kind of stemming from that, and every time somebody died, I felt that, that was me, and that pain that I was going through is something that someone else went through, and God, how horrible that pain. We can't do this alone anymore, so please keep fighting. Please know that the pain's not going to be forever, and just remember that there's so many more wonderful things that you will experience. I would have never experienced all that had I quit, or had I continued to quit when I tried again and tried again and tried again. So I love you all. Do the best you can, truly, because that's all that anybody asks for. And again, if someone says it's not good enough, you tell them they can kiss your ass, okay? Because the best you can give is the best you can do, and that's the best that the world needs. So I'm very happy you're alive today. I'm very happy you're alive today, and I'm very happy. I'm here to tell you I'm happy you're alive today. I'm very happy for that. I know I'm crying, but I'm very happy for that. So have a great day. I'm going to work on Coco's Corner today, and hopefully it will be something that will kind of show that suicide is a very ugly thing, but again, from the ashes and from the fires of our trials and tribulations, we can rise and we can be something better. We don't have to just collapse. So have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Bye-bye.